Starting with my first name, introducing with my first name, tell you what my name would have been had my father named me, and my name would have been Greg. Now, I don't know if y'all, I don't look like a Greg, so I tell my mother every chance I get when we talk about my father because he passed away that I don't know how you talked him out of it, but I'm glad my name is not Greg. I don't feel like a Greg. If anybody here name is Greg, that's just not me. I'm sorry. I tried to get that out of the way. One thing I want to do is, let me just ask somebody, how old do you think I look?
32.
That was not the answer I was expecting. I usually get younger, so I was expecting to say it's like 27, 28, 29. I tend to ask that wherever I go, just kind of see what people say, because people always say, hey, you look younger, and I tell my age, they're like, oh, but actually I'm 34, so. But I still appreciate it, so you still, okay. So, but the reason I brought up my age is because throughout my life, I feel like I wasted a lot of time. I don't really watch a lot of TV, but there's a movie that I like. One of my favorite movies. It's called Fresh. Samuel L. Jackson was in this movie. He had a quote, and I'm not usually one of those guys that's big on quotes, but the quote is this quote that he had in the movie, and it really stuck out, and it stuck with me for years. And he said that you can get anything back in this world except for time wasted. So you can have all the money in the world, you can lose it all, you can get it back, but you can never get back time. The reason why I brought up time wasted is the reason why I'm here right now. I did 6 years in the Navy. I've been all over the world, all of South America. You name a country in South America, I've probably been there. All of the islands from Florida down to South America, I've been there. I've been to Africa, I've been to Kenya, I've been to a small island. It's probably right on that map. It's called Seychelles. It's a real small island, real beautiful. Italy, France, anywhere you probably name, except for like Japan, anything on the Western Hemisphere, Australia, never been there, but I've pretty much been everywhere. But the reason why I bring up time wasted is because I wasted a lot of time because I was younger. I went into the Navy straight out of high school, and to me it was just one big fun party to me. It was going out, hanging out with your friends, but all the time I'm seeing my other friends, they're in school, they're setting themselves up to do better as they get older, and me is just like, I'm just partying, wasting time, and buying clothes and shoes, things like that. So that's why I'm here now. And if my car comes up and I run time, at least take this message is, if you are, if you got family at home and, you're trying to get to class, just keep pressing on because time, you're not gonna get this time back. So make the most out of your time. A little bit about myself though, I do have a 3-year-old son. Thing about my son is he taught me a lot about patience. I'm a very impatient person. I don't like waiting on anything. If it's not ready right then I'm done. But he taught me a lot to how to be patient, how to take my time, do things right, do it carefully, do it with care, love, things like that. And that is pretty much it because I'm up here nervous, but I do appreciate your time and listening to me today.